It is also an assault on our democracy, a betrayal of public trusts, and a direct threat to the integrity of our judicial system. Imagine the dire consequences of this reckless action. This government stops at nothing and is determined to create a judiciary that is no longer a check on executive power, but a mere extension of it. This is not the Ghana our forefathers fought for. This is not the democracy we pledge to uphold. Our nation deserves better, and it is our duty to stand up and protect the very foundations of our democracy. Despite the huge number of judges appointed by President Akufo-Addo to the Superior Court and the lower courts, and the 15 judges that he has already appointed to the Supreme Court in particular, the NDC has become aware of a grand conspiracy hatched by President Akufo-Addo and the Chief Justice to appoint additional 5 judges to the Supreme Court. We have cited a shocking and deeply disturbing letter from Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo to President Akufo-Addo, requesting the appointment of 5 new judges to the Supreme Court of Ghana. This request from the Chief Justice is not only a blatant violation of our Constitution, but also a flagrant disregard for the established customs and traditions that guide the nomination of judges to our nation's highest courts. The names of the 5 judges put forward by the Chief Justice in her unconstitutional, unsolicited, and self-serving request to the President include Her Ladyship Justice Angelina Mensah Humia, His Lordship Justice Eriche Bafo, His Lordship Justice Edward Amaku Asante, Her Ladyship Justice Pamela C.A. Kuranten, and Her Ladyship Justice Ifia Asari Bochwe, the judge who is currently presiding over what we call the persecution of the Honorable Minority Leader, Dr. KCL Atuforsen. It is intrusive to note that this brazen, unsolicited request from the Chief Justice, dated 30th May 2024, was promptly received by President Akufo-Addo on 4th June 2024. Subsequent to that, the Attorney General, who is the chief persecutor of the Minority Leader in the Court of Justice of Ifia Asari Bochwe, brazenly followed with another letter dated 21st June 2024, expressing support for the Chief Justice's unsolicited and unconstitutional request. With the President, the Chief Justice, and the Attorney General in agreement, and in furtherance of the President's grand agenda to pack the courts and annex the judiciary as an extension of the New Patriotic Party, an emergency Judicial Council meeting was hurriedly convened on 24th June 2024 by the Chief Justice, who is also the chair of the Judicial Council. At the said meeting, the Chief Justice, who on the face of the record initiated the unsolicited request for the additional 5 justices to be appointed to the Supreme Court, presented the Attorney General's letter of 21st June 2024 to make a case to the Council for these appointments. Interestingly, at that meeting, the Chief Justice remained completely silent about her own unconstitutional and self-serving request to the President. Our unimpeachable sources tell us that the Judicial Council, however, unanimously stood against the reckless schemes of both the President and the Chief Justice. We are further informed that all the members of the Judicial Council rejected the proposal, citing poor and dangerous timing, especially with general elections only 6 months away.